things are sure today. It's raining and my feet are soaked. So I completed my second order just right now. That's the order that you wish you didn't take. But not because it was not paying well. It was $16 for 2 or 3 miles for like 5 or 6 items. Super easy order. She was answering the messages. I only had to replace one thing. And then I arrive at her place. So she lives on a major street. And basically the other side was fine, but her side of the road was completely flooded. Like you couldn't even park, otherwise your car would be flooded too. So I was like, okay, so I tried to go around the block because sometimes you can park at the cross street. Then I parked on the other side because there was cross street on the other side. The thing is, then you have to cross. You couldn't cross without stepping in a giant puddle of water. So after like 5 minutes of me trying to find ways to go around, like I really didn't want to. I was like, I'm just gonna tell her that it's flooded and she has to come and meet me at the door. But at the same time, I would still have to cross the street and hand it to her. You know what I mean? It didn't make sense to ask her to get out because I would have to cross the street and still have to step into a giant puddle of water. I finally decided to just go. So I stepped into the giant puddle of water and now my feet are completely soaked. Like all of my shoes. Everyone's ordering, but nobody wants to tip. It's 1:47. I just delivered my 4th order, I guess it is. So when I came back, I received a $25 order on UberEATS, going 3 or 4 miles, I don't remember. 22 or 24 items, I would say, at the middle of the shop. I received a $13 order on Doordash, going less than a mile, and I decided to take it. Basically, it was 1 slice of cake, and the rest was like toothpaste and teeth-related items. I went to deliver to the Doordash customer first, and he actually met me at the door, so that's great. They all meet me at the door almost, except the other one with the freaking puddle. And then I went to deliver to the UberEATS customer, but so basically they said to wait in car so they would come and get the food. The thing is, it was a PIN number order, so I thought I'm not gonna have them come out, take the bags, and you know they're gonna be in a hurry because it's raining, and then be like, hey, do you have the PIN number? So since they were not waiting for me outside and I didn't see the door open in the first like 10 seconds, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go. I'm already soaked anyways. So I accepted a $12 order on Doordash, going to a customer I've already delivered to in the past, only on rainy days. He orders only when it rains, but that's the thing, he lives 2 minutes away from the store. He always answers the messages. The delivery, there's always parking in front of his building, so I actually don't mind. So my dash ended in between and I was able to go back online. It's 2:18 p.m. Let's go. Okay, I accepted a $13 order on Doordash, going less than half a mile. It was for, I don't remember how many items. It was like milk, Sour Patch Kids, popcorns, everything was in stock, and there was parking right in front of her building. She gave me the gate code. I think I already delivered to that apartment building before, but not that unit. But anyways, that's done. I just received the tip on that, what was it, $25 that I did? She tipped me $35. Isn't that freaking amazing? Thank you, God. So that makes this order $52. Please and thank you. Such a great day so far. It's 2:56 p.m. All right, accepted a $19 order on UberEATS, going 2 or 3 miles, I don't remember. It was an okay order. It was just like it was just a bunch of heavy stuff. I mean heavy, quote unquote, like a lot of pack of cans, but it was a house, so I don't really care. Everything was in stock except one, so that's pretty good. And while I was in there, I actually accepted a $13 order on Doordash, going literally on the way of the UberEATS order. and it's for Gregory. I have delivered to him in the past. I already know where his apartment is. He gives the gate code in the notes, so it's a pretty easy order. He always orders like the same thing. I went to deliver to the UberEATS customer. She was not answering the messages, and it was a meet at door. I rang the doorbell, but nobody came, so at some point I'm not waiting for you. Especially if I ring the doorbell, and it's like, you know, it's a ring doorbell, so they actually know that somebody here. I guess they're getting like notifications on their phone, and I can't wait. Why? Because I have accepted a $17 order on DoorDash for PetSmart, going 2 miles. I think it's 22 items, but so I thought it was gonna be like a bunch of little, you know, cat food, pate, whatever, fancy feast or kind of thing, and it is. It's literally all of that. It's only that. Okay, we are done with the PetSmart order. It was for Nina, and I actually delivered to her plenty of times, and everything was in stock. Hallelujah! I don't think I've ever had an order where everything was in stock on PetSmart. I am out of the zone. It's 4:27. Let's go back to the store. Okay, so I accepted a $12 order on DoorDash going to maybe 2 or 3 miles. I don't remember. This is somebody I've delivered to in the past, but before it was handed to me, and now it's a leave at door, and she said in her notes, please leave behind the white gate. The thing is, the white gate is under the rain. So I tried to call her, and she didn't answer, because I was like, I'm not gonna leave this in the rain and on the floor, like on the it's literally it's all soaked. When I arrived, there was another order for, I guess, like quench juice or something, like 2 juices. The thing is, you can't leave 2 juices behind the gate, because the gate it's too high, so you can't reach the floor unless you like let it fall on the floor. But you know, with juices you can't do that. So he put it actually on the other side of the gate, because I guess he tried to call her too, and she didn't answer. She has 2 orders literally sitting in the rain. I don't understand those people. They're really, really strange. But anyways, it's 5:15. Okay, so I think I took a $23 order on UberEATS going 2 miles. I thought it was for the same customer that's living over there, but it's for somebody else. So that's done. Now I'm on the phone. I'm on the chat with support to get my $44 refunded, because my last order on DoorDash, the card was declined. All right, little update, because I've been doing orders since I last spoke to you guys. I accepted a $16 order on DoorDash going 2 miles. I probably should not have taken it. My guts was telling me to not take it, and I took it. She reported stuff as incorrect, which was not actually, but okay. Basically, she wanted crab claws, and in the app she put 2 crab claws, and then when I arrived at the store, I put 2, right? And she was like, please only get 1 pound. And I was like, I'm not getting 1 pound, I'm getting 2 claws, which was like 0.1 pound or something like that. And I was like, well, in the app you asked for 2 claws, not 2 pounds. And she was like, how much per pound? And I was like, $14.99. But it does not matter, because I cannot add 1 pound. 1 pound would be maybe like, I don't know, 30 claws. And I couldn't even add more than 2. So I was like, I cannot add more. Like, I'm sorry about that, but you chose 2 claws. Like, literally it said to each 2, like 2 claws to each. So I was like, oh, okay, then fine, 2 pounds. And I was like, are you in my head? I was like, are you an idiot? I was like, I can't add more than 2 individual claws. So she was like, oh, okay, whatever is more convenient for you. And I was like, but it's not that I don't want to, it's I can't. And if I put more than that, the card is going to get declined. Everything went fine apart from that. And when I came back, I got a $21 order going 5 miles, which I'm on the way to deliver right now on UberEATS. I already delivered to the house. It was the CVS order that I did last time, really late. And while I was shopping for the Uber Eats order, I received a notification. You know, the notification that says like blah blah blah's order has been changed and updated? That one. That means that the customer has reported something incorrect or missing and they received credit for it. Even though it was the correct order. The Uber Eats shop was easy, and now I'm on my way to deliver. Obviously, she's really far into the hills, and the problem is I just arrived at the main intersection in the hills, and there is fog. And it's already raining, but if you add fog to that, that's just not fun at all. I actually can't see shit. So yeah. Probably not my best decision here to take this order. Okay, so rectification. It is not the same customer. It's like a weird house that has two houses in one. I stepped into the water again. Like, how stupid am I? You know, at some point it's like, you know it's there. You can see it. No, you put your foot right in it. But anyways. So she left detailed instructions. The thing is, it was this really narrow space. She was like, go on the right next to the stairs, don't go up the stairs. And it was really narrow, and she was like, you will see the number. Thing is, there was no freaking number. And I was trying to see, because after that, so there was a door right there, but there was no number. And then there was another door, but like a garden door, and one dude opened the door, and I just assumed it was for him, and yeah, like he acted like he was waiting for somebody, but then he was like, did you need service? And I was like, what? What does this mean? So if anyone knows, because I don't know what it means, do you need service? In my head I was like, no, I need you to grab your bag so I can go back in my car, because it's freaking raining on me right now. That was an interesting delivery, let's say. Like, it's not a complicated delivery, it's just the road, like the drive is such a struggle, because it's zigzagging, it's narrow, it's like very narrow turns, and then their street is like I said, it looks like a freaking back road or whatever. And this, you know, just heard. Okay, I am back from that last Uber Eats order that I did, and I've been waiting for maybe 10 to 15 minutes, maybe just 10 minutes, I don't know. And nothing's been happening. It's been pretty slow on both Uber Eats and DoorDash. It's 8:15 p.m. so I am going to go home and wrap it up here. I've made, I don't know, but more than 200, that's for sure. I'm probably at about 235, 240 if I had to take a wild guess. I will see you tomorrow, and for now I will say goodnight. Peace.